Welcome to T-Boys TV, back again. Apologies, I am 10 minutes late. I was actually ready, pretty much. And then I was like, oh, shit, still got the, obviously, you know, I like to have the background looking decent. It was still decent anyway, because it had a Luton flag, but still, you know, I had to make it a bit realistic. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not going to be in the Champions League anytime soon. Well, you never know. But anyway, time to talk about Madrid, Liverpool, and all the other games, of course, in this week. Let's go through the comments first. Big up everyone inside. Like I said, a lot of you waiting. If that was me, I'd have probably went by now. I can't lie. So big up to yourselves. Spencer says, late boy TV. Yeah. So just Hanno. Yeah, exactly. Typical Liverpool to lose after good form before Madrid. Is it good form, though, Hanno, mate? Because the amount of times we've done this season, right? We've had a really good game, you know, and then we've played like absolute cowards in the second game. You know, you look at Bournemouth, obviously not the recent game, the one before that, 9-0. You know, and I swear after that we were pretty poor and all. You know, we've seen it of other games. You know, we're not consistent. We're not up for it when we're playing the smaller teams. No disrespect, it's just facts. I don't know what it is. So yeah. I hate Liverpool, but I hate La Liga. Hope they beat Madrid. If we beat Madrid, that would be an absolute madness. Obviously, I will get into my predictions in a bit. I don't think it will happen the way they play. I wouldn't be surprised if they won against Madrid. They're so inconsistent. Even if they do, it won't be enough to go through. Yeah, I'm trying not to give away my prediction. I was about to carry on with that, but I'm not trying to give that away. Yeah, man, I was just taking a jog around the universe. Now, more like a jog around the flipping bedroom, trying to find a flipping Champions League trophy. You know what I mean? That's what it was like. Seriously. There's that. Big up yourself, Stephen, mate. Big up yourself. Big up Ty. Big up yourself. Alex says Liverpool to lose 3-0. Mate, I wouldn't be surprised if we got battered. I really wouldn't. You know, people going into it going, oh, yeah, Madrid ain't been great. Oh, yeah, because Liverpool have been blowing the world of light, isn't they, in that sense? Fools. Anyway, Liverpool's loss against Bournemouth felt like... Well, yeah, similar in the sense, isn't it? Away from home, 1-0, you know, newly promoted team as well. Yeah, obviously Forest are doing a lot better, but still, you know, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you are saying on that one. So, yeah, let's actually get into this now. So, what I'm going to do is obviously I'll go through all the games and then I will put all my predictions up at the end like I did the last time round. And yes, we've got Nightbot. We've got a Nightbot in the chat now, people. If you don't know what that is, it's just a bot that, you know, repeats itself for however many times you want it to, really. Mine's every 15 minutes. So I was just seeing if that was going to work today. And it does. So, yeah. And it's just a reminder, basically, of what to do if you haven't already. As you can see there. So, there you go, people. So, yeah, there's that. Sorry, I was just getting a message about work tomorrow. Big up Tyler, by the way. Big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. So, yeah, there we go with that one. But, yeah, obviously, the first game, Porto versus Inter. Now, obviously, Inter Milan won the first leg, 1-0. I think it was a late goal from Lukaku, from what I can remember. Obviously, at Inter, he does well compared to, obviously, Chelsea, as we know, he don't do well. And sometimes, you know, it's just one of them where the other leagues are just suited to, you know, other players. And that's clearly what it's like within there. Obviously, they are taking on Porto. Porto, you know, they're not bad at home. You know, I remember last season they didn't go through to this stage. You know, they went through to the Europa League, so they ended up finishing third. This one's an interesting one. I mean, Porto are the favourites, which I sort of get because they are at home. Only narrowly they're the favourites, only by 2%. But I don't know. I think this one's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw, which will then mean Inter Milan will go through 2-1 on the aggregate. That is my prediction for this one. Spencer's gone 1-1 as well. Exactly. Tyler, I'm hearing you twice. All right. Should be once now. Should be once that you can hear me now. So yeah, hope Porto wins. Yeah, hopefully. Well, I mean, I don't really care. I don't know why I just said hopefully. I just said it then. I won't concentrate. But yeah, we'll see, man. Stephen says, think Inter will scrape it 2-1 aggregate. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So you think the same as me? You reckon a 1-1 draw then? Is that what you reckon? I'm hearing you fine. No, it's all right. I know why the person's saying that. But yeah, moving on to the next game. And just quickly, Spencer's gone 2-1 City, which he's already jumped ahead. Yeah, you can only hear me once. There you go then. So yeah, next game, Man City. Stephen says yeah as well. Fair enough, mate. Man City versus Leipzig. Now, obviously, the first leg, I did watch this game. 1-1 draw. I thought City were pretty poor in the second half. I thought the only player that was really good for City in this game, in my personal opinion, especially from memory, was Jack Grealish. I actually thought he was quite unlucky in this game. He had a shot at, I can't remember his first half, second half, and it was over, but it weren't far away. They tend to do like Leipzig tends to do well against City. They've only ever played each other 3 times. And it's 50-50. City have won once. Leipzig got a draw, which is obviously the recent one. And even the game at the Etihad, it was absolutely crazy. 6-3 it ended up being. Leipzig beat them at their ground when they last played. Not when they last played, but they last played before the 1-1. It's an interesting one. I can see Leipzig putting up a really good game. Obviously, an advantage City have got is obviously second legs at home. You prefer, well, most of the time you prefer your second games to be in, at your home ground, especially if they're being no away goals anymore. It's an interesting one. I do think City will win it. Obviously, they are very heavily the favourites, which is obviously totally understandable, being at home. They do have a good record against German sides in Europe as well. So there's also that to take in. And yeah, like I said, I think City will win. I think Leipzig will make it a good game, though. I'm going to go 2-1 to City, which would make it 3-2 on aggregate. So, yeah, man, that's my prediction there. Like I said earlier, Spencer's gone 2-1 City as well. 7-0 Leipzig. I know you're taking a mick, though. Unless you're generally being serious. You never know. City got robbed at the end. They should have probably been given a handball. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I know what bit you're on about. City will make it 3-1, 4-2 on aggregate, says Stephen. Yeah, fair enough. And then moving on to the next game. High-flying Napoli taking on Frankfurt, who obviously did win the Europa League last season against Rangers in the final. Napoli are just, what a team this season. I would say in Europe, they're probably the most informed side. Obviously, they're 2-0 up in this one already. Away from home, getting a 2-0 victory in the first leg's brilliant. Even though away goals don't matter, getting a clean sheet away from home, phenomenal. The striker's looking very good. I can't remember his name. I can't remember. You let me know in the comments, but you know what I'm on about. And I just don't really rate Frankfurt this season. Other than, last season, obviously, I done well to win the Europa League. But this season, I just don't rate them in Europe. Even in the league, they're not even doing great. And Napoli just been on wicked form. They're miles ahead of their table in their league as well. They're heavily the favourites in this one. Totally understandable. Bringing it back to their ground, it's a very hostile place to go to. And yeah, I can see them winning this one. And I reckon they'll win it quite convincingly, to be fair. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 to Napoli. 1-0, says Spencer. Okay, reckons Frankfurt will make it narrow and tight, but Napoli will do it. So 3-0 on aggregate, you reckon? Mine will obviously be 5-0 on aggregate, which will be pretty mad. Basically can park the bus. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't even think they'll do that, mate. I think they'll go out to score more, to be honest. Hello, T. You seen we've been placed under a transfer embargo? No, I haven't really seen much today, mate. If it's come out today or whenever, I haven't really seen anything, to be honest, mate. I almost said 2. Yeah, fair enough. I was going to say 2, but I went 3-0. I reckon it's going to be emphatic, to be honest. And then the last game, yes. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Liverpool obviously having that terrible away game the other day, lost to bottom of the league Bournemouth, or they were at the time. Taking on Real Madrid, who absolutely demolished us in the first leg. They did win at the weekend, so they have got a win going into this one. Even though they had a bit of shaky form after that game with us. They lost to Barcelona at home in the Copa del Rey. They drew 0-0 with Betis. I think that was like a 6-hour trip for the Real Madrid fans as well. It's crazy. Just for a 0-0, you know what I mean? Liverpool still haven't beat Real Madrid since 2009. I don't like playing these at all because they just demolish us pretty much every single time. To go through, we're going to have to win 4-0, which, you've seen Liverpool make comebacks in the past, but I can't see this one. Especially, 1, with how Liverpool have been this season. 2, it's at the Bernabeu. 3, it's Real Madrid. I just can't see it, man. I just can't see it. Not confident whatsoever, to be honest. Obviously, I will do a watch long just in case some madness happens, but I very much doubt it, to be honest. As for a lineup, I will get up a lineup thing. I'm using something different because the thing I usually use doesn't have the formation for some reason. And this one you can actually move it about and name your players. I'll just use this one to show you guys what I'd go with. So basically, how I'd go against Real Madrid is I would go with like a centre forward, and then I would go someone out here, and then someone here. So I'd basically go with a 4-2-4, I think it's called, against Real Madrid. Ignore the numbers and just take them out of there. It is what it is. So obviously in goal, Alisson, of course. As much as he had a bit of a poor performance against Madrid last time, who didn't, and even their keeper, weren't great. But yeah, he's the number 1 keeper. Trent right back, even though I felt for the goal, he was poor the other day. I'm not going to lie. I'd still go with him probably in this one. 4-2-1-2. Yeah. You can call it that as well. And then the centre-backs, Canate, even when we played Real Madrid in the final last year, I thought he was exceptional. He didn't deserve to be on that losing team. Van Dijk, even though he was poor the other day. And then I'll go Robertson on the left. Wouldn't mind Shimikas, to be fair. Good backup, but I think we'll go with the number 1 option, which will be Robertson. I'd have went Shimikas the other day, to be fair. Midfield, I would probably go Henderson and Fabinho. Actually, no. I wouldn't go Henderson. I would go Bajcetic, actually. I'd go Bajcetic and Fabinho. As the cam or centre forward, whatever, I'd go Firmino. Obviously, he's very good in that position. So I'd go with him. On the left, I would go Jota. In the middle, I would go Nunes. And then on the right, I'd go Salah, even though it's one of them where I feel I agree with him continuing to start, but at the same time, it needs to get to that stage where if he carries on like this, even though he's still got a lot of goals this season, he doesn't deserve to be carrying on if he's doing these. Like, that penalty was shocking. I know he rarely misses penalties, rare tear, but it's just shocking, man, to not even get it on target. It's not good enough. And this season, even though he's still got, a fair bit of numbers, he's not been great. He has not been great, and there's so many more times he shouldn't have played as many minutes as he has. So for me, that is that. But obviously, the reason I'd go with the 4-2-1-2 is because obviously, we've got to score goals. We've got to go attacking for it to have any chance to get back in the tie. So for me, that's what I would be doing. Do you know what I'm saying? That would be my lineup. Oh yeah. Salah's penalty just past Jupiter. Exactly. Wolf says, take care, TC. I'll see you later, mate. Copa del Rey mean fuck all. Real will have it. Nah, but their fans were fuming though, mate. Trust me. And people go, oh, they're reactionary, saying they want Carlo out. No, they're not reactionary. That's what an elite football club does. Yeah. 4-0 comeback is a challenge, especially away. Exactly. At the Bernabeu. Look at what they done to teams last season. People say the English league's the best league when it comes to everything. But look at Real Madrid, how they dismantled everyone. So yeah, there you go with that one. What was that? Yeah, sorry, I was just reading the comment. Bobby leaving end of season, right? Yep, gone at the end of season, mate. So yeah, that is that. That is that. Oh, sorry, hold up. Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting a lot of messages at the moment about work and stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's the lineup I'd go with. So run through it again. Alisson in goal, Robertson left back, Van Dijk, Konate as the centre backs, Trent as the right back. Ignore the numbers. I can't be bothered to play around and change them. Fabinho and Bajcetic as the midfielders, with Firmino ahead as the centre forward or cam, whatever. Jota on the left, Nunes in the middle, Salah on the right. Saying all of that, what is my score prediction going into the game against Real Madrid? Like I said, I'm not confident. I don't think the comeback will happen, to be honest with you. I just can't see it. Like, obviously, a lot of us couldn't see it when we played Barcelona, but for me, that's different circumstances, with the sense where it's at Anfield. This is Real Madrid who have won the Champions League the most. It's a completely different team, So, yeah, like I say, I'm not confident, and I think we'll lose, to be honest. And I think we'll lose pretty emphatically. Hope I'm wrong, but I think we'll lose pretty emphatically. If we're losing 5-2 at Anfield, I fear what's going to happen at the Bernabeu, to be honest. I'll go 3-1 Real Madrid. And they do love a 3-1 against us. A couple of seasons back, they beat us 3-1 in the final. Or a couple of years ago, that was. Beat us 3-1 in friendlies. Not friendly. What was it? Can't remember if it's group stage or knockout, but they beat us 3-1 there. So, yeah. Not confident whatsoever in that one. Your predictions, Spencer's gone 3-1 as well, exactly. Premier League is best in TV coverage and hit board is money. Yeah, 100%. When it comes to stuff like that, I totally agree. But when it comes to competition, I mean, I know I've said it, but if you look at the top league, I think across the whole of England, yes, it's the best out of every league, every top Europe, out of the top European leagues. But I do think when it comes to the top teams and who's the best, mate, it's got to be the Spanish at the moment. Look how many times they've won it the most. Do you know what I'm saying? Champions League. I'm trying to get up the thing. Hold up, people. It's not coming up with the one I usually use. Which is really annoying. I'm just trying to get them up so you can see all of the my predictions. God. Let me go through your comments in the meantime. Talent, it makes fave top teams in Europe. 8-3 on Ag. Yikes. Yeah, see what I mean? It's mad. Salah's penalty would take the asteroids in space. You're violating. Right, I think it is this one, but I just don't recognise it. Oh no, it is this one. It is this one. Yeah, so yeah, I will get it up in a second. My predictions. Bear with me a second. Let me just wait for it to. Right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right, I can get that up now. So bear with me a second. There we go. So these are my predictions. Like I said, just a run through of them again so you can see them on the screen. So I've gone Porto 1, Inter 1, Manchester City 2, RB Leipzig 1, Napoli 3, Frankfurt 0, and then obviously the last one, I have to scroll down, Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. And obviously popular predictions, every prediction I've gone with is some sort of popular prediction. Second highest for the Porto Inter, 19%. Man City lowest, but it's up there, 2-1, 11%. 18% second most said 3-0 to Napoli. And then out of the two popular predictions, 3-1, 17% said that for that. So yeah, people, that is the end of my predictions for the Champions League round of 16. Last load of round of 16 second legs, the last load, which is good. So obviously the next time we do these, we will be going into the quarterfinal stages of the tournament. So yeah, man, big up to everyone, man. Big up to everyone. Don't worry, Liverpool get Luton, give them away. Oh, facts. Get Penn, Luton, give them away. Facts. Yeah, well, I don't even want to think about Luton versus Liverpool, to be honest with you, mate. I think I know what I'll do content-wise. It depends where it is. Obviously, if it's Premier League, play at both grounds. But I think at Anfield, I know what I'm going to do. It's just the Luton game, I don't know what I'm going to do. And when it comes to previews and that, I think I know what I'll do there as well. I was going to try and get a way of doing it even better, but unfortunately, one of the people I was going to get, British chap, is moving away, so we can't quite do what I was planning to in that sense. But yeah, people, big up to everyone who's tuned in to the stream. I know a lot of people watch it back. Obviously, these streams don't really tend to be long, because obviously there's not many games to predict. We're currently on 7 likes, so big up to yourselves. And it's good that Nightbot's working as well. So yeah, that's all good. But yeah, currently on 9 likes now. 9 likes. Jeez, it just shot up. So big up to yourselves. As for new subscribers, I don't think we've gained any in this stream, but I know we have gained some over the last couple of days. I know we have gained 1 new subscriber as well. So big up to yourself, whoever that was. I know we gained some others from, I think it's from the match reaction. Big up to everyone that watched that, man. That gives me the urgency to go and do more, man. I really enjoy doing the match reactions with Luton as well. So yeah, man, big up to everyone that checked that out. Much appreciated. And yeah, I will be back again later as well, 8:30 UK time. Well, maybe a bit later, knowing me. If my laptop wants to work. But I'll be doing championship predictions, because obviously it's midweek games, game week 37. So yeah, man, please do tune into that if you can as well, and getting your predictions, man. That'd be much appreciated and all of that. So yeah, man, I'm going to wrap the stream up here. So yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Yeah, Liverpool's on Wednesday, mate. No content tomorrow. Working a bit later on anyway tomorrow, so I'm not even sure what time I'm going to be back. But yeah, no content tomorrow. And then obviously Liverpool watch along Wednesday alongside Luton, because obviously Luton are playing as well. Try and watch a Luton game on my phone, and try and talk about both. So yeah, that is that. But yeah, like I said, championship predictions I'll be back again with later. But yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. We're now up to 10 likes, so big up yourselves. But yeah, like I said, I know a few people watch this back on playback, so don't forget to smash a like there as well. Be much appreciated. Turn on notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That'd be much appreciated as well. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. Link to that is in the description as well. And yeah, don't forget to do what Nightbot says, man. Subscribe, all of that. And yeah, I think that's everything. You want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. And like I said, I'll be back again at 8:30 UK time for championship predictions. So hopefully I'll see many of you on there as well. So until then, whenever, I will see you lot in a bit. Take care and peace. Can Liverpool do the unthinkable? Probably not.